video. We've got best things to do in Atlanta, Georgia, 2025, 4K. I'm very excited for this video.
Yep.
Love to visit Atlanta, Georgia.
Have you been there?
Never. I've only been Florida in America. Nowhere else, bro. In Miami.
Okay, I've been to Atlanta. I
You've
was
been
actually,
everywhere.
I was actually there during COVID.
Cold.
Yep, I was there for like a month. Cool place. They've got some great clubs, nightclubs.
Nice.
I saw the video in one of those clubs.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, our supporters might not even know who Davido is, bro.
They do. Trust me.
Comment if you know who Davido is. African Nigerian artist.
Davido is big, Mike. Davido is big.
Demographic of supporters may not.
Afrobeats is actually growing in the States. No, it really is.
I think he was born in
Atlanta. Yeah, he was, I believe. I'm not sure if it's Atlanta, but I know he was born in America. But Atlanta, man, one of the major cities in America. They've got the busiest airport. At least one of the busiest airports in the world. Hartsfield Jackson Airport, something like that. It's a major airport in the States. There's a lot of layovers there. I actually had a layover, during 2019 or so when I was going to South Dakota. Very big, bro. That airport is massive. I swear that, absolutely massive. But we're gonna go on a little series, or we're starting a little series. Let me put it that way. We've had like every state, or as many states as possible, the best places to visit in every state, because we're planning to visit the US as well. So I think it makes sense to start learning about the best places before we actually get there, right, Mike?
Hopefully in the year of 2026, man.
But we need 50K subs though.
50K subs and we're coming to America.
Yeah, 50K subs and 1,000 subs on the Patreon. 1,000 subs on the Patreon and 50K subs on the YouTube channel, guys. And we will come to the States. Not just come, we're gonna go on a tour to like visit different states, different cities. To help us get there by subscribing and subbing to the Patreon. But yeah, enough talking, man. Let's dive in there.
Let's get it.
People. Wow. Here we are.
What? I never knew Atlanta was this populated, 6.3 million. That's a big ass city, bro. That's big. Or at least the population.
Now at the Georgia Aquarium. Now here at the Georgia Aquarium, they have thousands of animals, hundreds of species, and they are all in an 11 million gallon tank of water. Here they have large whale sharks, manta rays. Ticket price is $32.95 for adults, $28.95 for children. Right next door is the world of Coca-Cola. Ticket price is $21 for adults.
So we're pausing the video again, but Coca-Cola
existed. World of Coca-Cola. Didn't know that.
Yeah, Coca-Cola was actually founded in Atlanta though. The company was founded in Atlanta. Yeah.
Adults, $19 for seniors and $17 for youth. Under 2 is free. Also, if you are military or a veteran, be sure to ask for a military discount. Now here you'll find the way that Coca-Cola mixed the beverages all the way back to the very beginning, some of the advertisements that they had with these campaigns, also the polar bear Coca-Cola classic that you remember from the commercials. So lots to see and do here. Also, they have Coca-Cola beverages from all around the world that you can do taste testing. So a lot of people like to come here and check out this old American classic. I would plan to be here about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how in depth you want to get. But my favorite part was the taste testing that you can do right here. After you and the family try some of these beverages, you guys can actually head over to the National Center for Civil and Human Rights, which is right next door to the Coca-Cola World and the aquarium. So lots of museums right here in this little area, along with some sports stuff. Behind me here, we have the College Football Hall of Fame by Chick-fil-A. Here at the College Football Hall of Fame, the tickets are $30 for adults, $23 for kids. Toddlers ages 3 and under are free. And if you're a military active or retired member, it's free for you as well. Military guest, $23. This is an awesome museum. It's multiple levels. And right when you walk in, you see all of these helmets from all of the favorite college schools that you may be pulling for. But yeah, this is a really great museum for you who are into college football. It's a must visit, really. Located within close proximity to the aquarium and the World of Coke, and right next to the Olympic Park, which we'll show you later. I would say you could spend around an hour and a half to 2 hours easily right here. And they have the skills zone where you can try your skills kicking or throwing. For those of you who are pro football fans, you can go over to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and watch the Atlanta Falcons
Mike,
play.
remember the stadium?
They also do professional soccer here. One of the best stadiums.
Okay, pause it. Oh yeah, go on.
No, go on, bro. Go on.
You did say that a lot of the stadiums do play soccer and American football. So
Yeah,
you just mentioned that it's a multi-purpose
yeah.
venue, which is beautiful.
Yep. Which is clever actually because it's maximizing revenue, right?
For sure, bro.
Even I've noticed a lot of UK stadiums are copying American stadiums.
Like the Tottenham Stadium, that
Yeah.
they always have an American football.
Yeah, everyone wants to make their stadium multi-purpose now.
And
Americans.
concerts, bro.
Yep. Even Madrid, I think, did the same, right? The Bernabeu.
Did they?
Yep.
Okay.
They made it multi-purpose. I believe there's some NFL games that's going to be going on there now.
Amazing. Imagine playing in Madrid.
Yeah, it's mad.
Atlanta Falcons play. They also do professional soccer here. One of the best stadiums in the country. Here we are now at Stone Mountain. Now out here at Stone Mountain, this is one of the largest rocks I've ever seen, so it's quite impressive. They do have a carving of Civil War generals from the Confederacy, Stonewall Jackson and Robert E. Lee. But the real interesting thing for me is seeing such a large rock that just kind of towers right out of the forest area here in Atlanta. And
where did this come from? What? Where did this big ass rock come from?
I don't understand.
Is it like a meteorite that just landed from Mars?
Is it man-made?
Huh?
Is it a man-made rock?
I don't think so. I think it's natural. I'm guessing. But like,
How can a rock
that's
be that
crazy.
big?
I don't even know. Fam. But the thing
Let
is,
us know in the comments, man, because I'm confused.
this is America and anything is possible.
the craziest thing is you can go to the top of this, whether you hike or you actually take the Summit Sky Ride. And I saw that going up and down the actual mountain. You can see the stanchions at the top where you'll get great views. And people like to do that ride. It's something that looks a bit intimidating, especially for me. I wasn't sure if I'd get vertigo going up there, but the ride appears to be very smooth. It's $20 round trip. If you just wanted to go one way, $15. I don't know why you would just go one way unless maybe you were going to walk back down. But I would just plan on the round trip. And yeah, that's the Summit Sky Ride here at Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain is about 40 minutes east of Atlanta. And here we are now at Six Flags Over Georgia. Now the daily ticket price is $37 each, plus taxes and fees are seasonal.
Oh, what'd you say?
This is gonna be expensive day if you want to do everything.
Fam, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind. Sometimes, Mike, you gotta spend in it to have fun. You know, you only live once. You know,
I don't feel like you could do all of these things in one day. There's too many hours. So each thing is 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think
spend like half a day here.
Have you been to have you been to Thorpe Park?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, just like Thorpe Park, bro. You know,
This is more than Thorpe Park. The
you
Coca-Cola thing is like 2 hours alone.
You go early in the morning. You start in the morning. You've got like a whole at least 12 hours to get through as many events as possible. You know, I think it's possible. Maybe not everything, but like you can get through many things, isn't it? You know.
I hear you, twin.
The ticket price is $37 each, plus taxes and fees are seasonal. They're not open every day until the summertime. So if you plan to come out here, do check and make sure that it's open, especially in the wintertime. It seemed like they're only open on the weekends. At Six Flags, I mean, you're not going to get any more exhilarating rides than a Six Flags. Here we are at Centennial Park. This is where they had the Olympic Park. Now this park is right here in the heart of downtown Atlanta. It is probably one of the areas that you'll begin your tour. At least for me, every time I come to Atlanta, I'm usually staying at a hotel nearby and I make a stop here at Centennial Park and just walk around, very relaxing. They do have water fountains also here on the hot day for people to cool off. Just in case you're wondering, Atlanta held the Summer Olympics in 1996. So this was a big thing for the United States.
Yep.
And now they got the next Olympics in 2028, man. Shout out to America.
Oh yeah, they
America,
do. They do.
America have the World Cup coming up and the
Next year.
Olympics in 2028. LA
Yep.
Olympics. So America, I've got some great things coming to the country.
Are you gonna be there?
I would love to
I mean,
watch
it's
in the
po- it's
2028 Olympics. That'd be
it's-
amazing.
I think you should, man. It only makes sense. You know, you love sport. You know, plus you got a big fan base now, big American, supporters. I think it makes sense, Mike, to actually get out there for the 2028 Olympics.
That'll be a dream come true for sure. I'll have at least probably like 10 friends running in it as well. So
Really?
yeah, at least like personally,
Okay. Wow.
six of my friends, like my ex ran in the last Olympics and got a medal in the Olympics.
What's his name?
Let's calm down. But yeah,
Mike, don't cap, yeah? You
what
be
do you mean,
well. What's his name then? You say his name.
her name. It's not his. I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. What's her name? Okay. Okay. Maybe not your friend. Maybe you just know them, innit? That's
I
it.
said my ex, bro.
Okay. I'm not gonna.
Olympics in 1996. So this was a big thing for the United States and for Atlanta. So coming to this park brings back memories from the past. It's super close to the College Hall of Fame and the aquarium.
Behind me here we have Skyview Ferris wheel.
Located right next to the Centennial Olympic Park, it is $13.50 for adult. It includes 4 rotations, which takes a total of 15 minutes. And going right through the heart of Atlanta is Peach Street. You can catch up with it here in downtown and ride it all the way up to Midtown and beyond, even towards Buckhead, which we'll be showing you a little later on. And I would say Peach Street really is the heart of Atlanta. So if you really love Atlanta and want to shake her trees, you know where to go.
Here we are now at the Martin Luther King National Historical Sites.
This old historical area has been upkept to resemble what it was like back when Dr. King was here. And you can go inside his childhood home. I went inside there. It's mostly a souvenir.
So this is his actual childhood home. That's incredible. This is stuff that I would be interested in, bro. I said that. This is fascinating right here. Martin Luther King. Is it Martin or Matthew? Martin, right? I always get his name confused. Martin, yeah.
Get it right, young man.
One of the legends,
Don't disrespect the legend, bro.
But yeah. I think this would be fascinating to visit, bro, or interesting to visit.
You can go inside his childhood home. I went inside there. It's mostly a souvenir shop, but it's interesting to know this is where he grew up. And as you walk around this National Historical Site, you get a feel for what Dr. King was fighting for and what he was up against back in the 50s and 60s. And it's cool to be here in Atlanta where it all began, considering that Martin Luther King is considered one of the most influential people of the last century. So after walking around here and taking in some history, you can then head up to Midtown.
We have arrived at the Piedmont Park Botanical Garden.
Now, ticket prices for this do depend on the time of week you arrive. If you arrive during the weekday, it's $26.95 for adults and $23.95 for kids. If you show up on the weekend, it's going to cost you a bit more. It's $29.95 for adults, $26.95 for kids. But either way, children under 3 are free.
That's nice.
And this is a really cool place because while I was here, I saw Alice Spinning, which is Alice in Wonderland, but they also have a few other exhibits, and this is where they have these ornamentation or decorations that are covered in vines and flowers, and it really looks nice, and it's all over this beautiful big botanical garden. You'd be surprised how lush and green Atlanta is. I'd almost call this a rainforest. They do actually have an indoor dome that you can go inside, and that greenhouse there has a variety of different microclimates, including a tropical one, but also a desert. So lots to see here.
Behind me you can see Piedmont Park. Now it was actually designed by the same architect who designed Central Park in New York.
Okay.
And that man's name is Frederick Law Olmsted Sr., and his brother also helped him build this park. Now, it was the site of numerous fairs and expositions During the late 1800s and 1890s, he actually walked across this land and knew that it needed to become a park. Nowadays, you can walk around here, see lakes with turtles and ducks and fish. And yeah, it's a big old park, lots of ball fields. Nearby the park is the Ponce City Market. This is a popular place for dining, lunch, hanging out, doing some shopping. And as we continue to go around here, you're noticing that Atlanta has a lot of relaxing experiences that you can take. I would say it's definitely more of a livable city than it is a tourist city. But if you wanted to visit here, you're still going to find attractions for about a 48 to 72 hour itinerary. Some people come here for work, other people come here to check it out. But I would say this is a very livable city based on my experience.
Now what we're going to do is walk the Beltline. This here is the bridge at Ponce Market.
Now the Beltline is 22-mile loop of multi-use trails. The best area for...
I love how they have lots of, outdoor space, bro. Lots of greenery. It seems like the city is promoting well-being. Because as you guys know, man, lots of major cities don't have enough, parks or like greenery and stuff like that.
This would be great for you because you like going on loads of walks.
I love my long walks. That's what I'm
The
doing.
only time I bump into Abs is when he's on his walks. The guy makes no time to do something with me, bro. This guy walked past my house,
bro.
don't even let me know.
Bro, I love my walks, man. Walking is so, it's like therapy, bro. It's like therapy. It clears your, fam. You need to try it, Mike.
Bro, I walk to the station every day, bro.
Nah, that's not. I'm not talking about that type
It's
of
like
walk.
20 minutes.
I'm talking about
I'm
going
just
for like a long walk
It's not my thing.
with no reason. Just go for a walk, and just don't think about where you're going. Just go. Just go, fam. I'm telling you, bro. It's good for your mind, bro. It's good for your mind. It clears all those negative thoughts, and it just makes it just for me at least it makes me feel good. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys go for walks.
I'm sure everyone in this comment will love walks, man.
No, not everyone. Some people.
Everyone seems mature and sophisticated. The supporters we have, I actually love you guys, man. You guys are always giving me wisdom, and I'm learning new things every day. So, man, keep commenting for sure.
Yeah.
Or the Beltline is considered around the Ponce City Market. You could also go around the Krog Street Market. That's probably the best area. They consider that the East Side Trail. In case you're wondering, I actually filmed this in middle of April, and the weather was a bit bipolar at this time of year. Some days it was bright and sunny, and other days it was rainy and cold.
One of the best ways to see the Beltline is on one of these scooters right here. You can also get a boosted board, bike, you name it.
And because it is 22 miles, I would imagine you don't want to do it all on foot, although some people do like to run a couple miles along the Beltline. But yeah, a bike, a scooter, look at this.
Nice.
Lots
Wow.
of Lime and Bird scooters around here.
We do have that in London, right, Mike?
We have Lime bikes, but we haven't got Lime scooters. I would like a Lime scooter.
Yeah, I think I'll probably use it. If London had scooters, I'd probably use it. I don't like their bikes, man. It's I don't like. It's weird.
This is at the Ponce Market around 9 a.m. and you could see these do get a lot of mileage, so you'll need to download the app before you get here if you intend to do this. And now let's highlight Midtown. I would say you're going to have downtown, Midtown, and then you're going to have Uptown, which is around Buckhead. But let's check it out.
We have arrived at Atlantic Station here in Midtown.
Atlantic Station is one of the most popular shopping mall areas. It is outdoors for the most part. Lots of good restaurants and food options for you to have here. They have movie theaters, bars. For those of you who like nightlife, you may find a nice place here. I enjoyed some pho here at the Vietnamese restaurant, and then I went for a stroll around just to check it out. And I found this to be a really cool spot, and I decided to recommend it to you guys. And as we continue to show you around Atlanta, I wanted to let you know that I am headed north from here, going to Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City. So be on the lookout for those travel guides as they come out next. Here in the middle, you can see a green lawn at Atlantic Station, along with the bowling alley and the Hobnob. Now, while here at Atlantic Station, you can go to the Museum of Illusion, which may be fun for those of you who are on a date, or for those of you who have kids, couples, whatever. Going to the Museum of Illusion right here in Atlantic Station. Now, ticket price here for adults is $24. The hours of operation are Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday
You don't go
and
on dates?
Saturday, it's 10 a.m. to 10.
What'd you say?
Do you not go on dates, G?
Me, I went on a date last year, and it was.
You haven't gone on a date in 2025?
Nope. Not gonna lie, Mike. I've been locked in, man. I don't have time for that right now. I don't have time for dates,
time for
bro.
a date, bro.
You know, it costs money and time, and most times, yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Most time you go on date, it doesn't even work out. You know, I am just locked in right now. I'm in my bag. I don't have time for that. You know, by the way, I think this guy right here, or this painting right here, is Nikola Tesla or so.
I thought it was Adolf Hitler at first. I was like, what the fuck is that, bro? I was about to turn this video off.
No, that's not Hitler, man.
Through Thursday,
if that was Hitler, this place would be closed down for sure.
10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, it's 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. But here you can see, you get a good idea of what to expect here. A lot of it is interactive and immersive here at the Museum of Illusions. Now from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head up a little bit further north and we're gonna head towards Uptown, also known as Buckhead. This here is the Atlanta History Museum. Atlanta, also known as the capital of the South, the southern states. Some would call it the old Confederacy. Atlanta burned down during the Civil War. It reemerged, rebuilt itself, obviously home to the civil rights movement with Dr. Martin Luther King. So a lot of history to be had here.
The area we're at right now is called Buckhead. This is actually one of the more upscale ends of Atlanta.
Why is it called Buckhead?
Explain Buckhead. New, modern, luxury, expensive, and the vibes are a lot different than downtown. So I would say really that Midtown area, it's a mixed blend between downtown and Buckhead. It's right there in the middle, conveniently located. But yeah, this is Buckhead. Very beautiful up here. You'll see a lot of nice colonial era homes, mansions also.
Here we are now at Lenox Square.
The Lenox Square Mall is going to be that one-stop shop mall where you're going to have the Apple Store, Nike, and a lot of different department stores, a Macy's. And in this area, they also have some of the high-end hotels. There's a Westin nearby. I want to say there's a Ritz-Carlton nearby there. And so this is really the high-end district. And they have another shopping mall area across the street where they've also got designers like Armani and Versace, Louis Vuitton. So Buckhead is the place to be for those of you with.
Yep.
Have you ever gone to the Cheesecake Factory?
Cheesecake Factory? Nope.
Really nice. I went to it in Dubai.
Yeah.
The food, the portion's crazy, bro. They do not play. Good food, good price, affordable, pasta. You can get different things. You'd like it, bro. Next time you go to America. Yeah. Cheesecake Factory. Let us know if you like the Cheesecake Factory in the comments as well. I think it's a banger.
Yeah, I would love to try it. Sure.
Louis Vuitton. So Buckhead is the place to be for those of you with deep pockets. And on that note, that's going to conclude this episode of Island Hopper TV from Atlanta, Georgia. Like I said, we're headed north from here. I'll see you in Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. next.
Okay, we might check that video, the Philly one and the Washington, I think you said. Yeah. This was a very fascinating video, man. You know, Atlanta, Atlanta's got, it's got a lot going on, man. So for sure, I feel like if you visit America, man, Atlanta is just one of those cities that you have to visit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make sense to visit America and not visit Atlanta, bro, or like New York. You know, it wouldn't make sense. So we definitely need to, go there. But yeah, Mike, do you have anything to say before we wrap it up?
This was great for me, informational. For anyone that hasn't been to Atlanta that's watching this, now you know where you want to head to. So yeah, man, definitely come back to this video for some ideas, and I definitely will if I ever step foot in Atlanta, because it was a great video, man. Yeah, shout out to him. What's his name?
Island Hooper TV.
Shout out to Island Hooper TV, man. Great video.
Yeah. If you guys like the reaction, man, make sure to smash this like button. Sub to our page for music reactions. I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, that's it.